Hello everyone and welcome back to Rice Fix. And I have made two videos of this repair because I don't want to make the video too long. So the first video will be on how to separate your bike from the engine. And the second video will be how to repair the engine oil leakage which your engine is having. So if you have still not pressed the bell icon, then go ahead and do it so that next time when I post my new video, you will get a notification of it. So without wasting any further more time, let's get started. So first you will have to take out your battery, and I have already made a video on how to remove the battery. I will put a link on top here, you can go there and check it out. Then you will have to remove your air suction window and take out your air suction pipe and keep it on the side. It has two rings, just loosen the rings and take it out like this. And then you'll have to take out your seat. To remove your seat, you'll have to take out the 6 screws. So first I will take out these two Allen key bolts which are on top here. And then I will take out the two screws which are in this corner, and then in my storage area there are two bolts there. I will take those two out, and after taking out all of them, your seat will come out easily like this. And then you'll have to take out your carburetor, and I have already made a video on how to remove the carburetor. I will put a link on top here, you can go there and check it out. Then you'll have to take out the pipe which is connected to your air filter box. Just loosen the ring and take the pipe out. And after taking out that pipe, there are two more pipes which are connected to your air filter box. Take this pipe out now, and one side of the pipe is connected to your engine block head, and then down below here there is one pipe connected. This pipe also you will have to take out from both the ends. Now I will move forward to my starter motor, and two wires are connected to this starter motor. Both of them will have to leave now. I have already made a video on how to replace this starter motor. I will put a link on top here, you can go there and check it out. Now all the things which I have shown you, I have already done a video on all of them. I will put all the videos in a playlist in the end of this video. You can go there and check it out. Once you remove this nut, take out the wire and put the nut back so that it will not get lost. After leaving the wire on top, there is one more wire under the motor. For that I will use this special tool. If you want this tool, then I will put a link in my description. You can go there and check it out. It is a very good tool to go in the corners and in the tight spaces. As you can see here, this bolt is very hard to reach, but because of this tool, I reached this bolt very easily and took it out. Remove the bolt, take out the wire and put the bolt back again. So here now I have come near my engine block. The pipe which I had taken out from my air filter box, one side of it is connected here. You will have to leave it from this side as well. And now you will have to take out these two plugs which are connected of the rear assembly. So here I have left my one plug, and here I am taking out my second plug now. So as you can see here, both the plugs I have taken out now. Now keep those plugs on the one side, and now you will have to leave the spark plug cable. While I was doing this video, I forgot to take out this plug, and further in this video I will show you what happened because of that. Now you will have to keep your air brake pressed and loosen the main nut which is holding your air tire, because if you have to remove it later on, you can't remove it because it is always so tight. That's why I am using a long pipe to make it loose here. So take a 22 mm socket and make it loose first. You won't have to take it out completely, you just have to make it loose. Now you will have to separate your brake cable, and to do that you will have to take out this nut completely. And once you take this nut completely out, you will have to pull the cable out like this and then come on the side. And once you come on the side, you will notice that there is a screw here. You have to take this screw out along with the clip. And as you can see, this is the clip and the screw which is come out. Now your brake cable will come out like this, but you still need to remove two more bolts. See that you put the clip back and keep so that it won't get lost. Now here you will have to take out the bolt from your oil filter cover, because it also has a clip which is holding the brake cable. Now once you take out this clip, see that you put the bolt back, otherwise you might have a oil leakage. Now between this clip and the clip which I removed before, sometimes there is one more clip in between. I don't have it on my bike, but if you have it on your bike, then just take it out using the same process. Now come near your rear shock absorber and take out the one main bolt which is holding the shock absorber. Take a 14 mm socket and take out this bolt, and here comes out my bolt. I have already made a video on how to replace this rear shock. I will put a link on top, you can go there and check it out. Then you will have to come near the silencer and loosen these two bolts here. You don't have to take them out completely, you just have to loosen them. After loosening them, you'll have to take a 17 mm socket and take out your main bolt which joins your rear part of the bike and the front part of the bike. This bolt you'll have to take out now, and it is always very tight, and as you can see, after applying so much force also, it is not coming out. And one more important thing is, this bolt even rotates on the other side. So here I will put a spanner like this and keep, and I will go now on the other side and make it loose from the other side. What this will do is, it will not rotate the bolt on both the sides. Now here I am come on the other side and I will make it loose from this side, and after doing that, as you can see, my bolt is already become loose. After you take out the bolt from this side, your nut will fall down like this on the other side, and as you can see, the nut from this side is coming out completely. Now you'll have to bang here and take this bolt out from the other side. So I will take a long rod and bang this bolt from this side and take it out from the other side. Here there is a visor. Just keep this visor in the safe place so that it won't get lost. Now I will take a screwdriver and bang it from this side so that the screwdriver can go inside of the hole. And as you can see here, my bolt is come out half, and how it is shaking now. Now you will have to tell somebody to balance the bike, and you will have to bang the bolt from the other side, and like this you will have to take the bolt out. I don't want to fast forward this part because this is a very important part. To take out this bolt and put it back, I have found that this is the most difficult part while making this video. So once you are done taking out this bolt, your bike will be balancing on the shock absorber. It can also tilt on one side, so you need two people here anyhow. So one person will have to hold the bike from behind, like how I am holding here. As you can see how I am holding the bike. Now you should lift the rear part so much so that the shock absorber will go on top from the air filter box and come in the forward. And once that shock absorber goes in front, the problem which happened here is I forgot to take out the spark plug cable. So here now I had a tough time to take out that cable while holding the bike. Once you take that out, you will have to tell somebody to hold the handlebars, and the other guy should hold the rear part of the bike and move the bike forward. Now you can't keep this bike on the floor like this. You'll have to put something underneath. So here I will put a stool under the stand. So here you can see that I have put a wooden stool under the bike. So once you put that stool, your bike will stay like this. It won't fall. I will show you from top under which part of the bike I have kept that stool. And as you can see here, and in my next video I will show you how to repair a oil leakage in your engine. Just because I don't want the video to be too long, I have made 2 videos of this. So don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification of the latest video which I post. Till then, bye and take care.